Hi everyone, I hope everyone is having a fabulous Wednesday so far. Today's video is a project share for BeebeeCraft, utilizing some of the items from my last unboxing video. So I will be using some of these charms that I received. I don't want to say charm, resin pieces. So you have different Halloween ones. I will also be using, or I had used, a few of these purple beads because these are fall colors and I really loved, as you can see, I use a lot of the purples. So I really love those. And then out of my stash, I use some of my tulle, and this is glitter tulle from the Dollar Tree. Of course, a pair of scissors. I also have my pliers. And I used a needle. And then I threaded it ahead of time because this is like a metallic cross-stitch thread. And it's very fidgety. It comes apart fairly quickly. Sorry about the babies. And then for the demonstration, I pulled out some Halloween color beads from my stash. Move this out of the way. And this is actually what we're going to make today. So I made this tulle bow with the ribbon. Sorry about the strings. Really cute for Halloween. So I made that one. I made this one with the gold and the purple, and those are those resin pieces. I did this one in pink with the owl, and there goes those beads from my last unboxing. I made this cute fluffy one for the witch's hat. Really adorable. And these pom-poms I've had in my stash. And then I also did this ghost skeleton one. So to make the bow on the tulle, out of the tulle, as you can see, this bow, this tulle is very wide. And it is also very flaky. And all I did was fold it and then just kept fan folding it. And I did that 5 times. So that's 2, 3, 4. And when I count 5, I'm counting top to bottom. So I have 5 on the bottom and 5 on the top. And then I just cut it across. Folded it in half and then cut it again. Maybe I should just do this with you guys. Okay, so that's all I did there. And then while I had it out, I cut myself another strip. And then this strip I cut in half. So I made it enough for 2 because out of this, we're gonna make 2 bows. Okay, so there goes the 2 strips, and here goes the fold. I folded it in half, and then we're gonna cut this apart. And I hope I am in frame. And then I used a clip out of my stash, which I don't know what I did with it. This one might be a little too small, just to hold it in place so I don't lose the fold. Now this one, all I did was fold it in half, then bring it back up and bring the other side up. And we're gonna tie it in the middle, and there goes your bow. See how cute? So we're just going to tie this as best we can in the center. And tulle, although it's very easy to work with, it also is very fidgety. So now I just want to make sure that it's in the middle. Okay. And you have to be careful. You want to tie it tight, but you don't want to tie it too tight because tulle will break on you. Okay. And then all I do is cut off the excess. And there is my bow. Oh, I could have tied it a little tighter. Let me see if I can do this way then. Let's tie it. See, nothing is ever perfect. So let's see if I can tie this just a little tighter. And I should be doing this with my glasses. There we go. But never prepared. Never ever prepared. Okay. And there goes the bow. Cut off your excess. Easy peasy, right? And then, like I said, you can do 2 out of that one fan fold. So I had one here done in gold. And there it is. I have my glue gun warming up. And while that's warming up, we're going to do the tail of the beads. Right? So for this one, I picked 5 colors. So we're just going to thread that through. And here are the colors I chose. And this is the little girl that we're going to use. And I just alternated the colors. And what I'm doing is I'm holding the ends so they don't fall out because we're going to come back and reverse back into it. Okay, so there goes my 5. Here is my jump ring. I'm going to add that on there as well. And then we're going to come back and go right back into the beads. So what this is doing, if I didn't lose my jump ring, so I guess my hole is a little wide. Just check it. Oh yeah, there's a gap. So I don't know if you can see that little gap there. Just allow the string to come through. So I'm just gonna close it a little bit tighter until we need to attach it to the bow. So this is gonna go on, and then we're gonna come back and go through all the beads back again. So there goes one. There goes the other. Now we're going this way. And you can see what I mean about the thread. It's very pretty, but it's also unravels very quickly. Okay, and then the last one. All right, so that's what we have. And then I do a triple knot here at the end because you're not going to be able to see this, but I want to make sure that the beads don't slide off. So that's 1. 2, and one more for good measure is 3. Okay. And we're just going to leave a very, very small tail because you're not going to see that. Okay, so we're done with that. Now for the tail, we're just going to add some glue, and I have this glue gun that I leave on my desk, and I'm just going to put some at the bottom of the bead. I might have been out of frame there. Sorry about the babies. And then we're just going to glue this to the end, and that's going to hold those strings in place. And we're almost done. Now this one, we're going to go back to where we had closed it. Let's move that out the way. And we're going to open it back up. Right? And we're gonna slide this underneath that area that we had used to tie it as best you can. There we go. Try to make sure you're under it. Close it back off. Okay. And then what I like to do is bring that up so it's as close to that center point as possible, because then we're gonna add a dab of glue and we're gonna put our centerpiece on, so this way it doesn't come loose. So we're gonna bring our glue gun back in. We're just gonna add some glue here. I wanna make sure that that opening is under the glue. And then we're gonna add our resin piece. And I'm just holding it there to make sure it gets into all the fibers and it is secure. Easy peasy. Isn't that a cute embellishment to add to your Halloween projects or gifts? So we made her. And I just had a fun time. Some of these I actually opened up the bows. I fluffed them out. This tool is very, it's not as stiff as this one, so I just made it almost kind of like a flowery kind of poof. This one with the owl. And you can make these as thick as you want, as long as you want, as wide as you want. You can make the tails as short, but I just had a ball using these. So yes, I am crafting for Halloween already. So if you have any questions about this item that we made today, please drop it down in the comment field down below. Of course, the links to BeebeeCraft website will be down below, and all the products that I use, as well as the ones that are in my unboxing. This was super fun. I just love the whimsical Halloween, and I hope you liked it. Give it a shot, give it a try. It's not that hard. As always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.